ya. They hoping I ain't really gon' say none. Cause I'm arm and I like to get a leg up. Can't burn me, I got dirty bars. Arm house like the president is my yard. Pumping weed by the pool makes me feel good. With Elvis on the vinyl, sipping whiskey in the still woods. Getting stoned makes me think right. Slows it down so the blur being famous still meets the eye. Night riding takes me back to nights where the world didn't know me, that's facts. That's why I take the Shelby Cobra on these small town backs. Road to the riches on a Tennessee map. Like who you know from the countryside, hitting high speeds in a junk ride. With a huge name in a small circle without Ford emblems being on the side. They hoping I ain't really gon' say nothing. They wonder right now what my plans are. Can't catch me, I got 30 cars. Arm house like the president's is my yard. They hoping I ain't really gon' say none. Cause I'm arm and I like to get a leg up. Can't burn me, I got dirty bars. Arm house like the president's is my yard. I want all the smoke, why? Cause I never choke. I got a gas mask and cope with being blind to where I roam. The first time I kinda know, you should've seen my first show. Looked like a hip-hop club was about to host a rodeo. Then I delivered the horses and now my motor is broken. And I'm dumping more gas in my engine, knowing that it won't blow a pedal to the metal. Like a twisted metal fella in the ice cream truck with the clown character blazing all the missiles. My attitude is purge, my Lambo's green. I used to be nice, now I wanna be mean. My heart turned to stone, my mind is a weapon. Fucking with a crazy person, you gon' feel the repercussion, that's your drug. They hoping I ain't really gon' say nothing. They wonder right now what my plans are. Can't catch me, I got 30 cars. Arm house like the president's is my yard. They hoping I ain't really gon' say none. Cause I'm arm and I like to get a leg up. Can't burn me, I got dirty bars. Arm house like the president's is my yard.
Hey everybody. Hey, you know I told you in the beginning that there's going to be new music every week. You're going to have to deal with it. You like it, you don't like it. Hey, we all listen to some things we don't like and we do like every so often. But what is going on, everybody? It's good to see you again. It's been a little bit. I had to think about how I was going to do this one. This one's going to be tough. Now, doubleheader with maybe a surprise and a twist. You've seen the title, Devil Dogs, for the Marines out there. Hoorah, you know, you crayon eaters. What's going on, Raven? You quiet over there. Why aren't you talking?
You were talking. What's up, everybody? I'm v3tReacts back with Vet for another Sabaton history.
Is that all we're doing?
And I mean, double hitter, whatever Vet has planned. I'm here for the ride as well.
Okay. Well, he's learning. He'll get there. That was good enough. We're going to do the future of warfare. We're going to do the Devil Dogs. It's not called the Devil Dogs, but I call it the Devil Dogs. We're going to do the history behind the Devil Dogs. Now, there may be a little issue with the history behind future of warfare because I think I'm going to have to record that one with Threeper over here because that one's 20 minutes long and that's probably going to be like 5 ads in between. And this thing won't let me log in. Hey, frickin' Frag, what's going on? Charlie Foxtrot, you were already here. APD. I'm not ignoring the chat, just trying to get through talking. Ashley, what's going on? Thank you for saying that we got on. Maya, so what's going on? Back to school's in the chat. Raven's looking at his phone. That better not be TikTok.
I was muting my phone, that way I didn't get any calls.
See, you should have did that prior. You were prepping, listening to music when you could have been silencing your phone.
Well.
Yeah. So, anyway, what we're going to do first is we've got the Devil Dogs out. But to replace, excuse me, words are hard this morning. Just woke up a little bit ago. Just like my buddy Raven did last time.
Yep.
He was on time this time, though. So, all right, APD, take it easy. What we're going to do in replace of that is I'm going to play the Red Baron music video. And then I'm also going to throw that one out in a recording with the history as well, so that I can complete this album today with lives, so I can drop the very last song tomorrow, and then we're going to move forward with the next album. But I don't know what the next album is yet. Nobody's really been telling me what next album they want. I mean, I've heard so many, but no one's really voted. I mean, have you seen any in the comments? Like, I've not seen really any repeated, have you? I mean, put it in comments, you let us know. But let's get started, because this is 14 minutes long. I'm anxious to learn about it. We're going to do it first. We're going to watch the history first, and then we're going to watch the music video, just like last time. I liked that way. And let's go.
Andy Nidell.
And I'm Pat from Sabaton.
And this is Sabaton History. The U.S. Marines, who got the nickname Devil Dogs, made a serious impact towards the end of the First World War.
And we thought that Devil Dogs would be a perfect title for a Sabaton song, and the story was really good.
The U.S. Marines have been training for fighting the Great War in France since the U.S. declaration of war on Germany, April 6, 1917. They were a rather small force, not even 14,000 men strong. But the U.S. Marine Corps could look back on a long and proud history of service. The soldiers of land and sea had served U.S. interests overseas in places like the Philippines, Haiti, and even the coasts of China. But now, they were sent out to fight in a global war of which the U.S. had only been a passive spectator, and their enemies were not poorly trained insurgents, but battle-hardened soldiers who'd seen years of active combat. To prepare themselves for modern war, the Marine Corps had included mostly French battle doctrines in their training, especially the new French emphasis on move-and-fire tactics, but with the Marine Corps preference of the smaller platoon formation. Equipped with rifles, light support artillery and machine guns, and rifle grenades, the Marines soon at least looked like a modern fighting force. And yes, before you comment, the American version of the show-shot light machine gun was terrible, but packing serious firepower while being as mobile as possible was of prime importance to the Marine Corps style of fighting. Anyhow, they did not simply just copy French doctrines, though, but put heavy emphasis on traditional soldiery as well. True to their credo, every Marine a rifleman, the Corps constantly honed its skills on the shooting range with the standard Springfield rifle. And
see, now this I do know, that the Marines were huge on marksmanship, and my Marine buddies will tell you that they shooters. I mean,
That scope, though.
Yeah, look at that. Could you imagine? Dude, that's what they sell on BB guns now. Imagine
I
that.
mean, it had to have been accurate for the time period. Like,
Hey,
if they were
Jessica,
able to
what's
hit,
going on?
if they were able to hit their shots accurately, that's some high tech gear from back then.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would say it is for sure, because for them to be able to hit their targets like with precision, with that, impressive. That's all I gotta say. Impressive.
though, but put heavy emphasis on traditional soldiery as well. True to their credo, every Marine a rifleman, the Corps constantly honed its skills on the shooting range with the standard Springfield rifle and trained for close combat with the bayonet. Two skills that, while not left behind in the Great War, took a backseat to others in terms of general 1918 combat, where the machine gun and the hand grenade were thought of as the tools of the infantryman. In early 1918, the huge German spring offensives, the Kaiserschlacht, had smashed into and through the Allied lines in Belgium and France. And as their Operation Blücher kicked off in late May, the Germans were soon less than 50 miles from Paris. Panic spread, even though the offensive was pretty clearly running out of...
Seeing all that battlefield to me is insane. Being a war veteran, dude, I couldn't even imagine.
And this is still World War I, right?
Yeah, this is trench warfare in World War I. Yep, that's what they're talking about. The whole album is based around pretty much the same era between World War One and. But this
Gotcha.
one would be World War One. Yes.
Of steam, and the Allies urged the Americans to send in reinforcements. The Marines, as part of the 2nd American Division, were among those first reinforcements that were judged ready to be sent into action. Operation Blucher had created a large salient across the Aisne River and into the French front lines from.
I'm trying to pay like close attention to what's going on because they're giving a little bit of history into the
Marines, as part of the 2nd American Division, were among those first reinforcements that were judged ready to be sent into action. Operation Blucher had created a large salient across the Aisne River and into the French front lines from Rheims to Soissons, and the German army was trying to get a hold on strategically valuable positions from which to launch further attacks. Such a position was Belleau Wood. The first elements of the 5th Marine Regiment were rushed into the lines on June 2nd. They were greeted by exhausted French soldiers who suggested the Marines follow their retreat, to which Captain Lloyd Williams only retorted, "Retreat? Hell, we just got here." The French were by no means broken, but they had taken a hard hit, and the Americans had to take the defensive lead and dug in.
That sounds like our boy Big Ugly out there. That's something he would say, like, leave, we just got here, hold up. We just got to the
If I'm not mistaken, there is a Marine division that like their like battle cry is "Retreat Hell" because of that line.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They're deeply rooted in tradition.
The next day, as the Germans advanced from Belleau Wood over an open wheat field, they were unexpectedly met by highly accurate rifle fire and cut down in large numbers before hastily retreating back to the wood, probably wondering what the heck had just hit them. The German positions within Belleau Wood overlooked a wide area, and the small town of Belleau itself and its surroundings. And if an Allied counterattack was going to successfully eliminate the German salient and drive them back over the Aisne, their positions in Belleau Wood had to be taken. The next day, June 3rd, the Marines formed up in light order and marched over the same wheat field towards the woods to take it by storm. But as they marched into the open, they were suddenly hit by rifle and machine gun fire. Taking heavy casualties, the advance was quickly halted and the survivors pulled back. Clearly, the Americans were still green, and they had to learn, and learn fast.
Oh yeah. I'm sure they had to learn fast. Dude, I understand that. I understand that feeling wholeheartedly, man. When you grow up at war, like literally grow up at war, and you get there and you say, "Oh shit, they're trying to kill me." All right, that feeling is crazy. Hey, rest in peace, Charles H. Keeney. Hey, salute.
Germans opposing them were veterans of the 4th Reserve Corps. Their commander was Major Joseph Bischoff, a career soldier who had fought in the German Africa mission and was himself an experienced bushfighter. Although his men were suffering from exhaustion and chronic shortages of ammunition, shells, and food, he was determined to put his experience to good use in the thick of the woods and carefully prepared his defenses. Thick undergrowth of bushes and large boulders were ideal hiding spots, and the steep ravines and hills slowed down every advance. So while it was really difficult to maintain an attacking formation, it also was to maintain a static line of defense. Belleau Wood was a place of small unit fighting. To break into Belleau Wood, the Marines had to take the high ground and the villages outside the woods first. While French artillery blasted Belleau Wood into an even more unmaneuverable maze, the men of the 5th Marines went into battle once again. On the 6th of June, they advanced towards the German positions on Hill 142.
I can just imagine what the battle plan was for that, man. Just to surround it and just...
With small unit tactics?
That's guerrilla warfare right there. having to take the woods and the cities around it first as the French just demolished them with artillery. I mean, the look of that just makes my heart thump. I don't know about you guys out there.
Major strong point that overlooked large parts of the woods.
What were you about to say? I'm sorry. Go ahead. You said
No, I had nothing. I mean, well, the French were putting out artillery. I could see it as they're getting hit with artillery. That allows the Marines to kind of circle them with their confusion with getting hit with artillery and machine gun fire from the front. It gives them that advantage of being able to kind of get around them with all the confusion they may have.
Damn. And that's a threeper.
Again, they were met by entrenched machine guns and took heavy casualties in brutal fighting, especially after the German counterattack smashed into their advance. But the Marines prevailed. The hill was strewn with mutilated bodies from both sides, but it demonstrated that the Marines were not shaken by the effects of battle, which was good, because this was only a taste of what was yet to come.
Usually it is.
On the 11th, another major attack began. While other Marine companies attacked from the north and south, the main force was again ordered to advance over the open wheat field. This time, though, they had the help of a heavy ground fog that shrouded the advancing Marines from the eyes of the German outposts until they were already on top of them. Bayonets first, the Marines stormed into the German trench lines, attacking at...
You just smiled on just the hero of the tactics. Wait till you see the music video, bro. The music video accompanies it even better. I don't know about anybody out in the chat that can second that for me, the Raven here, and that he's in for a surprise when it comes to music video. And let me just throw this out there. Hit the like, hit the share. Let's get this around. Let's get all the Sabaton fans in here watching this stuff and learning with us. I know most of y'all have seen it and watch it. Let's watch it together.
At close range. In those woods, the men were cut off. The heavy fog made flare guns ineffective, and telephone lines were already cut by the shelling. Only cold steel and personal bravery would prevail. The Americans were victorious in rolling up the forward defenses, but the Germans were not done yet. Vanishing in the bushes, they retreated to new defenses. The initial rush had cost the Marines dearly, and during the night, they were suddenly hit by 7,000 mustard gas shells, saturating their surroundings with deadly toxins. Still, they were determined to push on, NCOs leading the small platoons. Machine gun nests were stormed by all-or-nothing bayonet charges. Grenades exploded among trees and rocks, sending deadly splinters flying through the chaos of battle, and snipers targeted them from the treetops. But still, the Marines kept up their momentum. In fact, their aggressiveness was their best asset in those thick woods.
That man's in a tree with a machine gun.
Gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, like, bro, getting up in that tree with a machine gun.
And there's a second one.
Well, yeah, he's got
his gunner mate.
Yeah, his ammo bearer. He's got to have him up there. Dude.
Woods. More than once, they pushed through the German lines, then rolled up their defenses from the rear. In the spirit of Dan Daly, who just days before had spurred on his fellow Marines with the words, "Come on, you sons of bitches, do you want to live forever?" the Marines surged forwards. Few prisoners were taken in these days of the war, if any. It was merciless, you or me, close-range fighting, no room for quarter.
Hey, that lives
After
on
days of combat, Germans had lost significant chunks of ground and finally broke on the evening of the 24th. They fled to their last fortified positions near the edge of the woods. The Marines, though, had to stop as well. Despite their success, the casualties had been high, and thousands of Marines were either dead or wounded, among them Captain Williams, who had succumbed to gas and shrapnel wounds. It was now up to the heavy artillery. Soften up the enemy first before the final attack could drive them from the wood.
Those are 155, bro. Those big ass.
After a night of heavy shelling, the Marines moved out. Again, They met heavy machine gun and sniper fire. But after a few hours of heavy fighting, the battle was pretty much over. Ever more exhausted and demoralized Germans surrendered without a fight, and whole companies were captured by single men. By midday, June 26, after 25 days of fighting, the last Germans in the wood were killed or captured. The report to American headquarters read, Wood's now U.S. Marine Corps
Muhammad,
entirely.
What's up, man? Yeah, we remember you, bro.
The fighting for Belleau
back.
Wood became an instant
Glad to see you
PR
out there.
hit in the American
Thank
media.
you, bro.
Ecstatic newspaper headlines ran on how the Marines saved Paris and of how the vicious devil dogs, as they were called, were feared by the Germans. Belleau Wood was in many ways the birthplace of the modern U.S. Marine Corps, and the name Devil Dog stuck after the heavy fighting of those June days in 1918. It is not entirely clear if, and in fact is even unlikely, that the name Devil Dogs, in German Teufelshunde, has its roots in the actual engagement in Belleau Wood. The term Teufelhunde had already appeared in the La Crosse Tribune in Wisconsin on April 27th. And other newspapers attributed the Devil Dog name to German pilots who apparently cursed the accuracy of American anti-aircraft
appreciate it,
batteries
Mohammed.
with that name. But whatever the case, the Marines had taken the fight to the enemy and were ready and willing to accept heavy casualties to achieve victory. So the fighting at Belleau Wood might as well have earned them the nickname Devil Dogs. The ferociousness of the attack was a real contributor that summer to the breakdown of the morale of the Germans, who had erroneously
wasteland.
thought of the Americans as incompetent farmers and cowboys that did not know how to fight. They were very much mistaken.
Sometimes they are needed, sometimes they are paid. When the leader's fallen, a hero arise. And his vital lost into glorious deeds that would give them a name that live on to this day.
Okay, now Devil Dogs is from the new album, The Great War. Yep.
Yes. And one of the things
Was
that catch
little.
my attention while writing this song
I want his
was
beard.
the phrases that were supposedly said during this one. All right, you sons of bitches.
You want to live forever? Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
And we even put it into the song. So when Joachim was recording, he was like, and where do I sing this? Like, there are no melody for this.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, no, that's just a feeling that you do when in this part. And he's like, then I know.
Wait, can we hear that little bit?
Come on, you sons of bitches! Do you want to live forever?
There we go. Shockingly as it is, I mean, when I'm writing something, I try to zoom in on the maps and see what it is.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this forest is so small.
Yeah.
How could such a significant, brutal fighting happen around this little area here?
Yeah, sure.
And then I looked at maps from World War I,
Yeah.
and I realized that it was the same farms,
Yeah.
the same fields.
A lot of places you think were big were not that big. I mean, the whole of Verdun, this monster battle. You can walk it. You can walk it in an afternoon. I mean, it's the size of central Stockholm. That's not that big, for 800,000 people to lose their lives.
And Belleau Wood the same. I mean, you walk across it in a few minutes,
Yeah,
not
wow.
even half a day.
Like, wait. Where's the rest of it?
You can watch it. You can oversee the whole thing. We also even went, before we met in Verdun, you remember that?
Yeah, sure, we had fun.
stopped at Belleau Wood Memorial.
All right, okay.
We were driving, and this was actually not a stop planned. The publicist in France didn't even know that we had wrote the song because everything was secret at this time. And then I was watching where we were, and I'm like, Belleau? Okay. So I was telling the driver, we need to take a little bit of a detour. It's only gonna take us 20 minutes, and it's gonna be important for the rest of our lives. It means a lot when we actually get to a place where
you
we
sing about
where
and
we
stuff,
sing
yeah,
about.
sure.
So yeah.
And now,
That would
whose
be a cool
idea
place to
was
visit, just,
was
You know what I
for a
like? Woody?
memorial?
the idea
I'ma let it
of
play the
having a
last
song
minute,
about
and I
Devil
got
Dogs for
something
the
to
album? Is
say
that yours
about
or
that
Joachim's? Or?
The song was
picture,
written by
yeah.
me, and
then we'll
we
talk
thought
about
about
that.
naming it in the original German title, like
Teufelhunde.
Teufelhunde. But Devil Dogs just sounds better.
Do you know it? But there is a snack cake called Devil Dogs in the States. It's chocolate and it's got cream on the inside. I don't know if it came after or before the Marine,
Fatty
but they're good
cakes.
though. They are good.
I have
Hey.
to try that.
Well,
talk
you'll be
about
touring
fatty
the States
cakes.
later this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So bring us back a box of Devil Dogs.
I will
so we
bring
can
it back.
do like a review with the whole band. We can get Tommy and Chris and Hannes here,
And we
everybody
all
can
eat the devil dogs.
Well, since this is a song from the new album, can we hear another few seconds of that music? July 19th, you'll be able to hear this song and the other songs on the Great War, and that is it for Sabaton History for today. See you next time.
So if you are a patron, you can get the Sabaton albums in a very nice edition, featuring Indy Nidell, autographed by us, and see you next time.
Yes, you will, especially because you let me get through 14 minutes without an ad. I appreciate it. Whoa. All right. Before I forget, that picture where they were standing in the cemetery, and then he said, I felt like it was important for us to visit that place to be able to sing about it. If we're going to sing about that place, we need to visit it and respect it for what it is. And he gave that cemetery the respect it deserved for the people that lost, both sides, that lost their lives fighting for their countries. Because unfortunately, well, not even unfortunately, but what a lot of people forget is that you got to look at it from every side. Because both sides lost. I look at it as a veteran, as every side had veterans of foreign wars. What were your thoughts?
Kind of on the same as yours. I mean, them going there and respecting both sides that lost their lives. I mean, like, in the end, they're just soldiers. They're just doing what their country tells them to do, more or less. You know, it's not their fault that they're going to war and losing their life, but they chose to answer the call.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, it's for them to go in such a young unit, a green unit, be able to learn what it is to fight what that warfare was. And I mean, it's crazy to me. I can't even fathom. What do you think? What more? You got anything else?
I don't got anything else. I mean,
all right. Let's get the music video.
Now we're doing the music video.
Yeah. Yes, we are. Hey, look at that. That's twice without an ad. I could have just left it up there, guys. Look at that. Bellewood, France, 6 June 1918 at 5 p.m. No, that's crazy. Why does everything happen around the 6th of June? Because D-Day was on June 6th. And what was the exact year? 1944. Yeah, that's
44. I'm wearing my Beach Bash t-shirt today.
I was trying to hint to you. I mean, I was giving it to you, bro. All right, so are you ready for this? I'm ready. I'm going to tell you now. This is going to give you a little bit more of a... because it's going to show you what these dudes did at Bellewood. All right. Is everybody out there excited to start watching the music video to this? And then we're going to move on to the next music video, which is going to be the future of warfare. Let's stick around. Let's get into this. Let's get the music going. I gotta be honest with you, Sonos, this gives a lot more of a visual detail of what it was like, and the one on the official website, I like this one better. I gotta be honest. This is the one I reacted to, and I wanted Raven to see the version that I reacted to. And if you would go back and look on Sabaton, if you guys go through the playlist, you'll see every single one I have. and this is the one I reacted to, and I think it's the best. I've watched multiple of them, but hey, I do appreciate you bringing that up because you're noticing things. I love it when the community brings things up.
It's a battle that writes history. High times are trapped, and the high times rebel. For the sixth time they managed to break the lion out of their core, and a part of their law, the deadliest weapon on earth. Kill, fight, die, that's what your sons should do. Top of the game, learning their name. They were the devil's arms in a war machine. They were the USA Marines. Darks lead ahead and attack through the lead. Put a test at the Battle of Bellow. Clearing the forest and advance
This
through
is
the
them
trees.
crossing that
It's the
wheat field.
What was that?
This is them crossing that wheat field,
Yep.
getting shelled and having casualties and everything.
that's in sight. Kill one or two, it's a final breakthrough. It's a key to controlling the battlefield. Second to none, a marine and a gun, and the foes are up in fear of their name. Kill, fight, die, that's what your sons should do. Top of the game, learning their name. They were the devil's arms in a war machine. They were the USA Marines. In times they are needed, sometimes they appear. When a leader is fallen, a hero arrives and is vital, lost into glorious deeds that will give them a name that live on to this day. When in times they
Mr. Frickin' Fraggot, you know, me and you were just thinking the same thing because that's all I can sit here and headbang to is the drum set.
into glorious deeds that will give them a name that live on to this day. When in times they are needed, sometimes they appear. When a leader is fallen, a hero arrives and is vital, lost into glorious deeds that will give them a name that live on to this day. Come on, you sons of bitches! Do you want to live forever?
Now, did you notice something as that beast was walking through the woods?
No, I must have
this
missed
hit
it.
me. This hit me. Look right here. Look at his arm. Look at his arm. This man is walking around. Hey, Johnson. I hope I pronounced that right. Hey, from the U.S., man. Welcome. This man's walking with his
bayonet?
cane. That's a cane,
Oh,
man.
Kane? Oh, there it is. Okay, now I can see it.
Does that make you want to stop playing your guitar?
Yes.
It makes me not even want to start learning.
if
I mean,
only there was tutorials for, like, I don't know, maybe there's a tutorial how to play Sabaton songs for some of their solos. That'd be cool.
Fighting like dogs so war. Out of their core, and a part of their law, the deadliest weapon on earth. Kill, fight, die, that's what your sons should do. Top of the game, learning their name. They were the devil's arms in a war machine. They were the USA MCs. Then they are the devil dogs of war. And then always for the USA Marines.
I love that video every time. It never gets old.
It was a good video. I think it gave an accurate visual representation of the battle and the attempts that they had to take to cross that wheat field, capture that hill. What was it, 152? whatever hill that was off on the right side of the tactical map for the history.
See, I was hoping you'd remember exactly which hill it was on, because I mean, you're like the co-host. You're supposed to remember those things.
My brain's foggy. I'm happy I remembered that they were capturing a hill and out of town.
Well, I mean, I guess that's right. I mean, they had to capture a whole bunch of towns. So now, like I said, for you guys that are around now that are back, you know, just tuning in, again, let's keep this sharing. Let's keep it going around anywhere you can. I don't care where you share it. I don't care if you say anything good, bad about it. Hit the likes, hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down, keep it moving, make the comments going. Let's get it. Now, we're doing the Future of Warfare. Raven, you're really going to like this video. And some of y'all know what video he's going to like, but he's going to be all giggly inside whenever it comes on. And what kind of noise was that?
I don't know, like a giggly noise. I'm interested. I'm
going to, with 3per here, we're gonna record the history to this, and we're gonna premiere it, and we're gonna record the history to Red Baron and premiere it. But I'm going to play the music video to Red Baron on the live today. And then we're just going to go through with that. Now, I picked a new Red Baron that even I didn't react to. So, you know, we just going to see.
New experience for you, too.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a new experience. So, all right, now, let's dip into the Future of Warfare. You ready?
I'm ready. These are Legos. That is so cool.
And I tell you, he was gonna get giggly. I knew he was gonna get giggly. Oh, Ethan. Bro, you're on point. Yes, I picked the Red Baron, the Great Tour one from Berlin. Yeah. Yep. Good guess, Ethan. That's out of all the ones out there, to pick that one. The inner kid in me comes out again.
I want to play with this Lego set.
I mean, a geographically accurate Lego set? Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Like, I really... I wish I could even build a Lego set like that. I couldn't even put a Lego tank together.
A desolate wasteland, infernal definition of hell. The birth of a new way, September 15, 1916.
I'm just gonna say, if you watch the reaction I did to this, that same freaking artillery got me last time too. That
It had to have taken very long.
yeah, Mr. Frickin' Frack, it killed me the first time. Wakes me up a little bit.
First wave approaches, like clear consulates, through fire and brimstone.
But do you see the blocks blowing up, dude? Like, you
Yeah.
gotta really look at all the artillery hitting bayonets.
That guy pulling that guy back down. Like, no, there's no retreat.
I've got to say, that's sick. How them things just close. They start shooting at the beginning. They're like, "No, we don't need to see. We're just going straight over your shit." Just bloop.
So this has to be when tanks first came out, because the enemy, or whoever the enemy is, looks like they don't have anything to take these things out right now.
All
They are
have,
just wasting ammo.
They are literally just shooting artillery shells, hoping it hits, and these are accurate. All of them are just like Mr. Frickin' Fracken was saying, from the main cannon and the machine guns on the side. If anybody out there plays Battlefield 1, you're smart enough to know that that is an accurate looking tank, which in its day was the future of warfare, which is why the tank is the main focus of the video. Did you pull that out? I mean, you kind of got it. You got it with, the...
Well, I mean, future warfare, I mean, like tanks, I mean, that's obviously, like, they're still using bolt action rifles and stuff. It's like they're not progressed with small arms. They're talking about heavy armament right here.
Yep, exactly. And I'm sorry for the pauses, guys. Actually, I'm not sorry for the pauses. This is a reaction for Threeper over here, so we gotta do it reaction style. Let's go.
Has been broken. A new way to wage war has come. The future of warfare for all to be seen. 1918. The new world approaches.
Oh, my favorite part.
Mechanized warfare. Breaking away. Coming your way. Standing in the line of fire. Ready to lead the way. Coming on a trench fire. Going through the endless way. Standing in the line of fire. Moving through the fray. Coming on a trench fire. Leave the fight another day.
Ah, no, they got it.
Ooh, okay, so I guess Ethan, I'm assuming that we had numbers. The Allies had numbers of tanks over the only tanks. I think they joined in late in the war when they finally realized that they needed something to combat armor. And I know that this one was slow as hell. See, I was just saying that, Ethan. Good shit. I laughed the first time I seen that too. I mean,
just a little, look like little jelly, like you put
awesome.
some jelly on some toast.
It's awesome
There it goes. Boom. Now, one thing that I think they've accurately depicted for the Allied tanks is those tracks and how vulnerable they are to get hit and then just like break down, because I mean they're unprotected all the way around. So I mean, you get an artillery shell, a tank shell that hits those tracks, I mean you're sitting duck.
I mean, I think eventually as it went forward in their technology, they started putting semi-armored plates over it, but it really wasn't something that would actually stop it, and it would still get through just like you seen on there. And I mean, either way, I guess you were you had to do what you had to do. And like Ethan said, I mean, while you only had thousands of tanks on the Allied side, Germany only deployed 20. So if you had five on a battlefield and you took out all 5 of them, 25% of their tank corps is gone.
Yup.
So they had to be strategic about where they placed them. The Plastic Apocalypse series. See, you're going to have to put that in the comment section below, and I can start checking out some new stuff. But I really need to know for the next album, and I need to know by the end of the show, because we got the Red Baron live, the Great Tour version from Berlin. Now, this one is 6 minutes and 40 seconds long. And Ethan says it's an awesome version, and I've never seen it. And I know Raven's never seen it, so this is an actual live reaction to the video for me. But it is a full-fledged reaction for him. So we're going to get into the video. Let's go.
Oh, they get the prop playing on stage? Dude, that's pretty cool. Well, like half the prop playing.
Sorry. My friends, I don't know what to say.
Handed him a beer.
What a fucking welcome. Wait. Before I drink this, I should give you a fair warning. Making me drink a lot of beers tonight might not be a good idea. Because I'm Scandinavian, and when Scandinavian people get drunk, we get naked.
I like the little guitar.
Okay, if that's what you want, I'll fucking drink until I drop everything. Cheers!
Screw it.
Now, you guys might be thinking that we have a really small airplane on stage, which we technically do, but this is not a mere airplane. This is the
Hey,
world's
live from
coolest
the north, what
Hammond
up?
organ.
I
And
wish I
why
had a
Hammond
beer
organ,
in
you
front of
ask?
me.
I will show you. You can play anything on a
Coffee.
fucking Hammond organ.
Dude.
Oh, hold up. He pulled out some skills there.
Organ.
Did you catch what that is?
It's one of their lines, their song.
No, it's AC/DC.
Is it?
Yeah. Thunderstruck.
It was
Let's see,
just
there was
played
one
really
more I
fast,
heard you
you're
sing
right.
earlier. Let's see if we can do that.
I love how he gets crowds into it.
So, do you want to hear that song? That's too fucking bad because it's time for the Red Baron!
That's too bad. Hey Daniel, bro, what's up, man?
And it spins.
You're under fire.
you were thinking the same thing I was, dude. That riff.
Ooh,
Oh my
just
god.
like out of nowhere.
Ooh.
What's up, Trump? We were enjoying it. That's exactly what happened. Hey, Bet, they're saying in the chat that you
Yeah, I was muted. I was typing things. I'm trying to do other things with you guys not hearing me. I got you guys. I got you. I'm sorry. Apologies.
What? No. Let's do this all. Let me hear you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yes. One more time. Come on. I know you can be louder. 1,
that
2,
guitar.
1, 2, 3, 4. I love you guys. To the sky, flying too fast and flying too high. Let you never die.
Guitar.
And he's flying, and he's flying. To the sky, flying too fast and he's flying too high. Flying for the night, don't you never die. To the sky, flying too fast and he's flying too high. Flying for the night, don't you never die.
That show was intense. Holy cow.
I can't wait to do the history for that.
Yeah, I got caught slipping that time. I was definitely muted. I was definitely muted. Like I said, I was trying to type something up. I was gonna throw something more in there for you guys, but I don't know. What do you guys want? I mean, do you guys want me to finish the album off now with the last song? I need a yes. Let's get yes, no's. You want it recorded? You want it live? What do you want? You want a live
What do y'all
reaction
want?
to finish the end of the album? Y'all asked for it to be last. You know what song I'm talking about. Well, I need it quicker than this. Dead airspace. Talk, Raven.
Let's see. What song is last in the album? Well, I mean, like, well, you were supposed to respond to that. To be fair,
Let's see. I'm trying to do. Let's. The last one is the In Flanders Fields. So hold on one second.
No balls.
we got a lot of yeses.
Yeses. All right.
We got do it live. So there's a live. Do it. Go for it.
I gotcha. Give me 1 second.
Looks like people want the live version. Yeah.
All right, so y'all want the live version. Which live version would you guys like? Is there a particular live version you want to see?
Which live do y'all want? I think all of them would be good. I think we're gonna probably get a lot of people that want the grand tour. I'm gonna guess because that's been pretty popular.
I'm looking for a live, and I'm not seeing one.
And you said it was Flanders Fields.
Yep.
Charlie Foxtrot said Flanders Fields, get your tissues. Is it a sad one?
Supposed to be. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not seeing any lives.
No lives for Flanders Fields.
No.
They're looking. They can't find it either.
All right. So that sucks. So we are just gonna go with Sabaton's official lyric video. Just roll with that. Let's go. It's alright. Everything goes unplanned. I said there may be a surprise. It was a surprise to all of us that we're gonna complete the album right now. And there it is. One out.
There's the first
ad. One
ad.
I almost
Almost made it through the whole live without an ad.
whole live without one ad. Ain't that's right at the end? Of course, figures. It figures. Way to go, Google. All right. Anyway, we just gonna do this. Let's go.
In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row, that mark our place, and in the sky the lark still bravely singing fly, scares the
yeah, Mr. Frickin' Frack, and I know that the war to end all war leads into. This is a little different than I'm used to.
I'm kind of speechless.
It's like a way that it's saying that it's okay they died. They got to see that sunset or that sunrise.
I can see that.
Wow.
It was, to me, it was like a hymn almost.
It just like Captain Cumshot said in the chat. It's a poem, dude. And it kind of said, you know, if you forget those that died for you, you know, and that was deep. And now I see why I was asked to finish the album with this song, because it's crazy. So no,
I'm speechless.
see, I just lost my whole train of thought just thinking of that damn poem. Captain Cumshot, that was too deep, man. That I should have said that in such a different way. Jeez, you couldn't have stopped me on that one.
Let the train wreck.
Screw that comment. Anyway, it seems like that's going to be it for the show. We got to what we could get to, and we finished the album. Now we're going to move on to the next one. In the comment section, whenever the end of this stream happens, I'm going to need you to put your vote for the next album. And the person with the most likes on their album mention will be the next album. Now, the faster you guys do this, the faster I put it out. How fast I put it out's on you. So, you know what to do. Now, I did see a lot of TLS for The Last Stand, so put that in the comment section. How many others? All right, screw it. Right now, how many others agree with The Last Stand?
See, we got
Okay,
Charlie,
hold on.
Foxtrot. Everybody.
Keep going.
Everybody.
I want more. All right, there's a hero. Tango Limo Cigar. The Last Stand. All right. So, I mean, I guess I don't have to wait. I'm not going to wait for that. The Last Stand will be the next album. I guess that's what we're going to do. Now, I'm going to look at all the song list and The Last Stand, and let me just hope that we can do a lot of reaction videos to the songs, and I can do a lot of separate history channels as well to premiere and talk with you guys in the chat instead of me being up here. Oh, Captain Cumshot with TLS as well. Dude, everyone's saying The Last Stand. Okay.
Must be a good album then.
I mean, yeah. All right, so The Last Stand it is. I appreciate everybody for letting me know what they wanted. That means a lot. Chat participation is great. We stay as long as you keep us interested. Hopefully, I have, like I said, no reactions yet to The Last Stand. And I can just put music reactions to everything. History reactions to everything. We're going to do some lives with it. We're going to do premieres with it. And we can finally put the Great War to rest in World War One. I want to say...
Retton says... Oh, go on.
Go ahead.
Retton says it's all about famous last stands for that album.
I mean, then that's just got to be amazing. I mean, that's going to be good. I mean, right now, Timothy, we're just determining The Last Stand, and I'm about to tell everybody out there. Yeah, we're ending right now. We're an hour and 7 minutes in. I don't know if anybody else wants me to take up any more of their time. Right now, we're just kind of talking. We just decided that The Last Stand is going to be the next album that we're going to be reacting to and concentrating on with the history. So yeah, that's about it. So everybody out there that's still here, thank you for being here. And until next time, stay safe, be blessed. Peace out.
Peace.